So these are nutmegs. The gold of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. I am Eniasher James. Now, you see my tie here. I'm a Santa's elf, but also the significance. It's got the red, green, and gold in there because February 7th, 2024, Grenada will be celebrating 50 years of independence. Now, for a big anniversary, a number like 50, we would have to evolve in a lot of ways mentally, physically, and also we would have to be acceptable to a lot of information, more informative. What I wanted to share here is a lot of information about our gold nutmeg. The shells are used to pave the ground, also used for potting fertilizers in plants. Our pod, which is the yellow part, which is usually outside, we use for manufacturing jams, jelly, and syrup. The mace, which we call it the lady in the red petticoat. So the mace is the red petticoat that covers the black shell of the nutmeg itself. The mace is not the harmful spray mace, but it is a light flavor of the nutmeg. This we use for preserving and flavoring. Very good for sauces like wine sauces, white sauces, and also for flavoring seafood, especially turtle meats, fish, your shrimps, your lobsters, and for savoring your sweet desserts. Now, as a citizen by investment, I have come to realize that the people do not appreciate the value of what they have. The seed of the nutmeg extracts an oil. The mace, the red petticoat, also extracts an oil, which we use for cooking and also for pain relieving. Now, our sweet treats like nutmeg syrup cannot be found manufactured anywhere else in the world. So on the Wall Street stock market, our product, the nutmeg syrup, is and can give the maple syrup and chocolate syrups and strawberry syrups a run for their money, like our 400-meter dash runner, Kirani James, right? And what you would see is that if you do not appreciate what you have, you do not give value to what you have, then you will not get what you need from it. Our poor farmers have suffered very much after Ivan and Emily. They were two dangerous hurricane and storm that hit us through the year of 2003 2004. Now, most of our farmers are in their 60s and 70s when we talk about nutmeg. Now, I, Enyasha James, attended the Bolio RC School and later on went on to the Boca Secondary School. I know for a fact, times like these, everybody in the village was happy because we have a nutmeg station there, 4 stories long. Nutmeg trucks will come from the countryside and drop nutmegs to the nutmeg station there. And the station is at the Bolio Cemetery. That area there, would be filled with trucks in the parking lot waiting to offload, right up to the Bolio RC school. And that would have been a trend every year from the 1980s to the 1990s. And we've lost that. Continuing, I am also a soldier of the British Army. I've enrolled also in the US Army. I've done a bit of this and that. Through the fact that I was arrested in England for vagrancy, I had nowhere to live, and my family, because they were involved in illegal businesses, they did not want me there. So I slept on bus, and I got trapped in a bus station. So I was taken to prison. Then I was brought to Westminster Court, where I would have to answer to the judge. I explained what had happened and my desire to have a college tertiary education. I was given just that, and I was also given the opportunity to have citizenship of England. That is the reason why I, Enyasha James, is a citizen by investment. I decided, because I was young, I would return back to the place of my growth, not to be ungrateful to the people who were warm and friendly to me, even the unfriendlies, that we may burn the bridges and build new ones. Now, I'm educated into the fact that the Wall Street stock market is as dangerous as our St. George's market. For lack of education, most of these people, they had to be men and women at very tender age, as their parents came from estates. And lack of tertiary education, but wanting tertiary education for their kids, they would have worked hard at trying to achieve this. All in all, price matters. Right here in Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique, you can go to the local supermarkets and buy a maple syrup for $15 US, $12 US. But our own homegrown nutmeg, which has so many different purposes, extravagance over a maple syrup or any other syrup, is sold at a lesser price. Now, my job as a soldier is to help my people, whether they need it or not, whether they like it or not. And so, up until 2023, confectionaries has gone up on the Wall Street stock markets. There are a lot of things that the vendors do not pay attention to. So the poor farmers are drowning because they have no one fighting for them. I stand for agriculture, and I came here and I promised the farmers that I would do my best, and I will continue to do my best. I would bring you back to my Boca Secondary School days, when we just brought in school executives. I ran for president against my competitor Alex. I voted for him also. I didn't vote for myself, I voted for him, but on the end, the teachers voted for me. So that was one of my reasons why I also came to assist the teachers of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique, including my alma mater, Boca Secondary, and Bolio RC. I hope this information will be fruitful in any way and clear my name for any dishonest disclaimers. Enyasha James, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and also a happy 50th anniversary to Grenada, Caracou, and Petite Martinique.